What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ari, and I'm back again with another banger. Today we're going to be doing an eyebrow tutorial, something real light. I'm going straight in with the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and I use this in the shade Neutral Brown. I'm going to be using the spoolie side to go ahead and fluff out my brows and fill in these little brows I got. Now, y'all, this is not my everyday go-to brow tutorial. This is just simply one of the tutorials that I'm showing you that I do use when I am trying to do a light or natural look, because that's what we're going for today. We're doing something real light. I said real light. Real light and natural for the girls. So we're going to speed this up because you get the point. I'm doing that on each side, filling them in, brushing it out. It's just going to be a repeated process. Yeah, let's go ahead and speed that up. All right, as we are filling in these brows, I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I use this to outline and clean up these brows, but I only use this on the bottom part of my brows because I like to use the concealer so that I can drag it down and use it as like a primer base for my eyeshadow. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to put eyeshadow on. I'm an eyeshadow girl. I always use some kind of shadow. So I use concealer on the bottom and foundation on the top. So here you will see me doing that right about now. So now I'm going to go in with my flat concealer brush. I got this from like a local store at a mall. I don't remember. But I'm using this to also outline and clean up these brows as precisely as possible. I love this brush. I use it every single time I do my brows. And yeah, just perfect. It gets in there really nice and neat. So that's what I'm using. And as you can see, I'm kind of going real slow. I like to take my time during this process to make sure that I am getting as neat and as clean as I can get with this brush, and making sure that both sides are even. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to it, and I wasn't liking the way that I did it initially, so you're going to see at the very end that I come back and with a completed look because I go back and fix it. And yeah, this is just my process. So now I'm just going back and forth. I tend to, as I'm cleaning it up, I do go back and redraw if I see some mistakes. So I'm going back in with that same e.l.f. pencil that we used earlier. And I'm just filling in some more. If I feel like it's not even or I feel like it's not up to my standards, I do make corrections. Now we're going to go back in with our Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r foundation. I use these on top of my brows to clean it up. And I'm using the shade 420. So here you will be seeing me use this on top. I like to use this, of course, for those who don't know, using foundation that is your shade or closer to your shade is easier to blend out. So that's why I do what I do. And after I do this, I'll go ahead and blend out with a LA Girl puff that I got from my LA Girl Pro powder, setting powder. And I use that to blend. I also use a brush, like a fluffy brush, to blend out that concealer as well, as you see here. But I kind of switch off between the brush and this little puff thing I use to blend out these shades into my skin. And as you can see, I'm bringing the concealer down towards my eyelids, so that way it'll be a good primer base for the shadow that I use. Okay, and last but not least, this is the last step that I use, and I'm going in with the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. I use the brow side to go ahead and set the brows. It has two sides, brow and lash. And I'm using the brow side to set these brows in place. This is a good thing I use to keep my brows from like smudging off or getting faded whenever I do a look. So then bam, that's what we got. We got looks. We serving. We looking to the heavens. Look at that. I got some color. I be doing crazy stuff. I be trying to see what I can do. So I added some color, and this is the final look of both the brows and the eyeshadow that I did. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.